Hello, I'm Sybil Harmony, and this is your psychic reading for May 2020, an energy reading. So a couple things coming up this month is empowerment for women. Happy Mother's Day. Women empowerment, earth grounding, healing from sexual things, betrayal, secrets. Secrets coming out, that would be 4. And then we'll do healing here on this video to help you get grounded, be less afraid, and empower you. Okay, so first of all, women. Women, it is reported in the Bible that women are made from a man's rib. Not true. That Bible was changed. It was deleted. Actually, all beings are female, and the males have the extra chromosome. When we want to honor all the female goddess, every woman is the goddess, and we are coming into, with the Me Too movement, an empowering time for women. And I am very connected with this reading now and you are too, because we are made in the image of the goddess. So women are to be admired, honored, respected. And if you look at this recent pandemic, the 2 countries that did really well were New Zealand, with a female prime minister, and Germany. So women make excellent leaders, and it's important for us to honor the feminine. So what are some of the goddess energies? They're Kuan Yin, the Asian Mother Mary. Mother Mary, who teach us how to be a mother, compassion. They are some of the wisest, most compassionate beings that were here, that are, as I said, us. Isis, the powerful Isis, who had the mystery school, and in the temple of Isis, Mary Magdalene trained. Yes, she was not a whore. She was the teacher of Jesus. And Magdala means mega, big, the big and powerful, the magnificent, Mary the Magnificent. So it's important for us to know this. And in times before, when the earth was in balance with nature, women were equal with men. We all have a male and a female side. So the male out of balance, the old male, abuse, that's why there's a lot of men in prison, because men don't know how to express and deal with their emotions. They're allowed to have anger, or they have to be tough. When the new male is about embracing our compassion, our nurturing, our feminine side, and also the new male side, which is actually protective, and the father who validates you and teaches you rather than belittle or berating or abusive in some way. And so as we connect with women and empowering, and how this connects us to the earth, because when you are connected to the earth, you may feel you're more connected to the feminine energy, the Mother Earth, which is a living being. Oh, I also wanted to say, I'm jumping around a little bit here, Bridget, Sophie, the divine feminine, that's Yiddish. Ishtar from Sumeria and Babylonian times was first woman. Her first name, and Nana, first woman. So this is the sisterhood, and I'm very connected with them as well. The sisterhood. So these beings teach us and embody in us. We are their granddaughters, their great-great-granddaughters. We are their children. They love us unconditionally, and they embody mothering, nurturing, how to have relationship, how to live in balance with the earth. And that's why we're going to talk about, as I said, grounding and connecting to the earth. Because to have a healthy body, we need to be grounded and connected to the earth. And a lot of why this is happening now, I've talked about in my other videos, pandemic, because of it is the time of awakening and all that, and that it was in the astrology, but it's also because we are out of balance with nature. So I had the illness back in January before they said it was here. I'm in California, and I experienced a very spiritual experience. My guides helped me through it. I had a little bit of medical help, but that really didn't help me, didn't really do anything. I healed myself with energy healing, zinc herbs, which I have in another video, how I healed from coronavirus. But it was a very spiritual experience, and my guides helped me through it. And what they are talking to me about now is that secrets are coming out, and secrets will come out, things that maybe you didn't want to know. But this virus was not, like many people believed, from a bat, or didn't come from the earth. It comes from us being out of balance with the earth. And the feminine energy is here to bring back that balance, cooperation, and living with nature. The Native Americans, all the Native American tribes, the major tribes, the Sioux, the Navajo, the Cherokee, which I am part Cherokee, all these tribes knew that plagues and illness, disasters, weather problems would come because we are not walking in balance with nature. So I want to go into that a little bit more, but I want to talk about grounding and earth. So, like I said, the earth energy is the female. We are both male and female. So the cosmic energy is the male vibration, and we energetically, our energy anatomy, we have an aura, we have chakras, but we also, our anatomy, for us to be functioning in a healthy way, is by connecting to the earth and connecting to the cosmic. So when you're connected to the earth, you have the ability to respond to life rather than to react. We don't want to be in our lower chakras in survival, because we want to know who we are. But when you're connected with the earth and you feel safe, you can come up into this center, your heart, or this center, the third eye, and integrate and know who you are and be in your power and not be afraid. So a lot of this pandemic now is about, yes, there is a very real virus, but this month we're going to be able to come out more. People are learning new ways of doing things and not being trapped. And one of the worst things is being fearful. Yes, we can use the energy to go inside, the time to go inside, to meditate, to have better relationship with ourselves and with others, because love isn't always necessarily touching. It's more than that. Human touch is important, I understand that. But when we are out of balance with the earth and we are out of balance with ourselves because we are ungrounded and because we haven't done our work, connected with who we are, we may feel very angry. And I mean, I can understand if people are having financial hardship and feeling disconnected and isolated or sad or depressed. It is important now to find safe ways to move forward, to not let this keep you trapped. In other words, the energy is shifting, and it will shift more in June, but we are now able to start moving out in different ways now that we know a little bit more about what's going on, and we don't have to be trapped by our circumstances. So a lot of energies that are coming up around healing around relationships now. The real deal. One night stands aren't really you risking your life. You could date a lot of people if you can find people that will do that. Might not, that I wouldn't advise or suggest that, but having the real deal with somebody, having a deep connection and commitment, because this energy this month allows us to go deeper into the truth, to be revealed, and actually all healing begins with you. A relationship is an extension of how we love ourselves, and then we attract those people in that love ourselves the way that we are treating and connecting with our inner self. And so there may be things that are coming up around abuse, around sexual abuse, around forgiveness, things that are revealed to you in your meditation, in your journaling, in your prayer, in your dreams, about what in you is being healed, needing to be healed or looked at or known. Because if you don't know who you are and you don't know what your history is, then you can't really heal yourself. So it's an important time to go inside and go that deep work, and things will be revealed. Now this next part I'm going to talk about, you might want to skip forward till I put my hand up like this. It'll be the time for the healing in this video, because I don't want to upset people. But I also am not here just to be like happy flowers, yay. I'm channeling that good, happy vibration and healing towards you now. But this, what I want to talk about is this virus, as I said, was not really made from nature. Nature is out of balance. It is the time of the awakening. But secret societies, or the 1%, whatever you want to call them, and I'm not sure which ones, but they tracked me when I was sick. I saw them because I'm psychic, I'm a shaman. I could see them. And I wasn't being, I did see the virus. Yes, it came from a bat, but I don't believe that it was a mistake, that it was an accident. So that may sound like a conspiracy theory, but all through history, we have the very small group of powerful people on the planet coming in and trying to control the population, in this case, wiping out small business, and going to cryptocurrency, which I don't really understand the cryptocurrency, but you're taught not to use cash and use cryptocurrency. So it has to do with control, okay? So this small group of people in Atlantis blew Atlantis up because they wanted power. So this has happened before. Also, in every war, like the World War II, they tried to kill off, this hatred energy, tried to kill off the good people, and when that didn't work, a lot of them came because these are humans, but they're also controlled by lower entities. What secret societies know, they know about ceremony, they know about astrology, they know about numerology, they know about the sacred, and they know about spirit and energy. They want you to just go to church and don't be a sinner and donate your money and spend all this time worrying about, are you a sinner, or trying to be a good person, or prove to somebody, get their approval, which is kind of like the male out of balance, is you can't ever get daddy's approval. And then, be afraid. So fear is a great way to control people. And I'm not saying all churches are bad. There's some very good priests and rabbis and very holy, sacred people in the church. But I'm saying there has been a lot of, during the witch trials, that would be another example of dark entities coming in. Dark energies, negative energy, bad energy. Not if you just want to believe in universal love or whatever, then negative energy coming in and controlling these people, which actually have physical bodies that go from generation to generation. And with their power trips, they already have more money than they'll ever need for the next, 100 lifetimes. They want power, and they want the population smaller. So they did this in Vietnam. That was a very unpopular war, but they did it they did it anyway. Oh, from World War II, a lot of them left there, and some of them came into our government, or reincarnated, if you believe in reincarnation. Their spirit, that energy, followed them, and then they infiltrate governments and try to control them. So I'm not being against Democrat or Republican. I'm actually neither, but I am talking about a small group of people that want to control the planet, that have destroyed the environment. We know about fossil fuels for their short-term profit. When there are advanced technologies already here that we could be using and creating, training people for jobs and supporting them while they do that, it's much less expensive than having the planet and everyone's health destroyed, because part of this virus came from polluted air. It's affecting the lungs, so it's controlled by toxins, controlled by fear. Big pharma making a lot of money. I'm not big on vaccinations. This may be needed this time, but I'm leery. I'm not really real too clear where I stand on that, but I know that I healed myself naturally, and the mainstream media is not reporting that. I healed myself with zinc, vitamin C, colloidal silver, elderberry, prayer, meditation, rest, and doing acupressure points, which I talk about in my other How I Healed Myself from the Virus videos in more detail. I also used essential oils and homeopathics. I used a lot of things. You may not need all those. I would say like some zinc and some vitamin C and melatonin, good rest, and some sunshine. Get, fresh air, sun, exercise. Exercise, keep your lungs in good shape. And be grounded, connected to the earth and grounded. But I'll show you some energy healing. We'll do an energy healing to clear fear or disease or whatever at the end of this in a few minutes. But so what they wanted to do, so they did the, oils, war for oils in the Middle East and creating all that. And so this small group of people, and then the crash in 2008, which was outrageous, and this is even more outrageous that they could get away with this. And I'm not really quite sure exactly who they are, but I know they did this. And so it's important for us not to be afraid to look at truth. This is the time to look at truth and things that we don't really want to look at, because it's important that you not be controlled by fear or not be controlled by what's going on. Although this virus is very real and sheltering in place, we need to be very careful about how we start to come out. I pulled this card, 6 of Action. How we start to come out of this, and doing it very strategically, and not being in fear, not being stuck at home in fear. And so what we can do is get out of fear, ground, know who we are, this is our awakening. This is our time to wake up, to come into balance with the planet, and to vote in politicians that protect the environment, that is not paid off by big pharma, fossil fuel companies, or even insurance companies. So, there, I said it. I have another card coming in for you. I'll put my hand up now and do the more healing part, and then we'll do the meditation. Hi, you can come back now, if you didn't want to hear that. I know it upsets people, but I'm not here, like I said, to just la-di-da. I need to tell the truth. So, protected by angels, we have this card coming in. So if you are afraid at home, you can call in the angels Divine Feminine to protect you, or even when you go out. We have the card Happy, Happy. So being in the fifth dimension, the more awakened state, you can be more happy, more at peace. And to connect into these higher vibrations, it's good to be grounded. And I'll connect more into the higher vibrations in my June video, where we'll go up higher with the male energy. But this month we're going to go down and connect with the mother energy. And I also wanted to say, happy, happy. One way that women supported each other and connecting with the Divine Feminine is by going out into the garden and singing and dancing and having flowers, making flower wreaths, putting flowers in their hair, and really recognizing their own power. The power of your happy emotions, the power of connecting to the earth, the power of your health, the power of your well-being. So we're at a fork in the road. We are shifting and changing, and this is about kind of like this card, more near the end of the month or the middle of the month of May, where we'll be starting to go out more and starting to, well, actually it's already happening in the beginning, the first week. We're really wanting to get out in this weather, and people are getting sick and tired of being stuck at home. I understand that. But we also, so we want to take action, but we want to take wise action. So this is about do not be disempowered. Okay? And then we have this card coming in, Spiritual Teacher. So if you are a woman or a spiritual being with a strong woman female side, you may be a spiritual teacher. You can share this video with your friends and family, and share the information about empowering yourselves, not letting ourselves be controlled by small groups of people who have a negative agenda to destroy small business and reduce the population. Oops, I said it again. Okay, I won't do that again. Now, let's do a little healing meditation for you. And so if you'd like, you can call in your guides or the Galactic Federation or whatever you feel, angels, or just the universe, the Divine Feminine. That's fine. I don't teach anybody to believe in any one thing. I am non-denominational, but I am all about love and light and awakening and empowerment. And so let's go ahead and if you want to close your eyes, you go into a bigger world, the world of spirit. And if you breathe, nose breathing is very good to strengthen your lungs, to calm yourself. And breathing into the count of 3, hold 1, 2, and breathing out 1, 2. Breathing slowly. 1, 2, 3, all the way into your belly, hold, and out. 1, 2. And if you feel more comfortable, you can breathe into 4, breathing in, filling up your belly, holding and release. Breathing in, hold, and release. So this calms your body. When you breathe, you begin to come into your body and be more grounded. So there are 6 grounding points. If you put your fingers on the top of your shoulders, right here, right there, where your bra strap is, if you're a woman. And this will help bring you back in, breathing. Don't do this while you're driving. And letting go. Good. And behind your hamstrings on your buttocks, there's two, well, where the buttocks connects to the hamstring, there's a grounding point on each side there. And in my private sessions, I can help you clean that out if it feels congested. But just breathing in and being aware. Good. And then the middle of each big toe. Being aware, feeling your feet and breathing. Good. And now, let's say hello to our spirit. Behind your brow, in the center of your head, you can put your finger there to help you find that place. And let's use a tool to help us clean out the center of your brow, which is your 6th chakra. So just kind of, if you would say hello, because you are spirit here, temporarily in a body. Say hello to yourself. And let's use this tool, I said a tool, of a rose. A rose is a tool. You can just imagine a rose, pretend there's a rose, know that there's a rose, or feel a rose. If you don't see it, that's fine. Just play with it. I used to have a teacher just would say, just look at it. Just like you would look at, say, imagine you're seeing your friend. Imagine you're seeing a tree. Just imagine a rose. It's not hard. Just everyone has imagination, and that works. So create this rose and ask this rose to absorb all the energy in the center of your head that's disempowering you, keeping you unconscious, blocking you from manifesting, making you afraid. Woo! Feel that? Wow. That's good, really good. Nice. And then when you take a breath, it's because you just release that energy that's not you. And then you can give that rose to your guides or blow it up. That's another fun way to clear energy. Good. And now let's create a rose that is your energy. I would avoid the color of black, white, or gray, because those colors knock you out of your body. And we want to get in our body. So create a color and then drop that in of your energy in the center of your head so you own that sacred space. This is the place of neutrality. So you can look at yourself and your life from a place of being neutral. Yay. Okay. So from this place of being neutral, we don't want to drop down into our tailbone, in front of our tailbone, but we can just look at it or feel it. And if you go down there, it's okay. There's nothing wrong. You might have been down there a long time anyway. Most people are in their 1st, 2nd, or 3rd chakras, which are all below the belly button. First being survival. How can I survive my life? No matter how much money you have, you can still be in fear and survival. Okay. The 2nd chakra would be your emotions or addictions. And the 3rd chakra, 3rd chakra is right above the belly button. Sorry about that. 3rd chakra is control or being controlled or self-esteem in your general health. So let's just pay attention to the 1st chakra now, right in front of your tailbone. And let's create another rose and let that rose clean out any energy in the 1st chakra that you're ready to let go of. Your guides and angels will help you if you ask with your thoughts or call them in out loud. And this is a center where a lot of fear can be, energy that gets you ungrounded. If you've ever had any abuse of any kind or accidents or near-death illness, that's all here. This is a very physical center. Most people think the chakras are a ball of light. They're actually cylinders with cones, and they're connected to a central channel which runs in the front of your spine up all the way to the top of your head. So that's another video or that I do in my private sessions. So there we go. Let that rose from the first chakra, blow it up or give it to your guides. Breathing. Good. And now let's connect in. Say hello to a place in the earth that feels in harmony with you, all the way down there. A crystal bed, an underground river or lake, molten lava, whatever feels right for you. And connect into that. And there's a spherical ball of energy, that's your energy and planet Earth, down there. And that ball is moving counterclockwise because the Earth moves counterclockwise. So let that energy start to come up, what's called your grounding cord. It's like an umbilical cord to Mother Earth. And it's how you connect with the Earth energy. And let that grounding energy come up. Breathing it up. Breathing it through into your first chakra at the bottom of your tailbone. Good. Breathing it up through the central channel. Your energy naturally moves this way. This is a part of your health, and we want to make sure it's clear and flowing. That's why little kids feel really good. Their energy's moving. As life happens, it can get stuck or blocked. And let it come all the way and fountain out the top of your head, giving your aura a light healing. Your aura is about 3 feet around you in every direction. And let some come up your feet and legs. And let some move down your arms and hands. Good. And say hello to yourself. Hello. Hello, self. Come back up to the center of your head. Hello. Just feel what that feels like to be grounded. And let's also drop down into the center of our chest. This is your heart center. And say hello to that center. And let's bring in the energy of love. Loving yourself. Healing your immune system. And now let's create a rose out in front of you on either side. Create a rose for whatever you want to let go of. An illness, fear, an emotion. And let that energy go into that rose. Oh, I have my hand up again. Okay. Let it go into the rose. Breathe it out. Known or unknown, it may just be energy. You may not know what it is. There it is. Good job. Coming out. And then give it to your guides or your angels. And just postulate that I am letting this go. Letting go. Beautiful. Good job. I do more detailed work in my healing sessions. If you'd like to book a session, I'm at Sibyl, SIBYLHarmony.com. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for sharing your time. If you subscribe or ring the bell, you'll get notification when I make another video. And when you like, it helps put my videos out there so other people can get the information. Thank you so much. May you be healed, because in truth, you already are. And I am offering some discounts if you sign on to my newsletter at my website, once again, SibylHarmony.com. And I also have a COVID discount for people who have lost their jobs and or are ill from COVID or lost a loved one. Thank you so much. Sending much love and blessings.